Um, this is an episode of Detroit Got Celebrities, and we got the one and only CEO, Lauren from Sweetalicious Sweets.
Yep.
Sweetalicious Sweets. I like that. I like how that go. I like that.
Thank you.
There's so many things to touch on with you. I've been watching you for a minute now. You doing your business thing, and I admire that.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? As a black woman being an entrepreneur, I know how hard it is for doing it independently. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, you from Detroit?
Yes, I am from Detroit. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, well, what part?
I grew up on Puritan in Wyoming area.
Okay. Born and raised?
Yep,
Okay.
but I was on 7 Mile and Livernois a lot of my life.
Okay, so you're a West Side baby. Okay, for sure. What did you grow up in Detroit, and where did you grow up in Detroit, and how did you think that the environment shaped your character?
I'm sorry. So I grew up on the west side of Detroit. I feel like the environment, it taught me a lot, like about being independent. And knowing what I did and didn't want, because I seen a lot of things growing up, and it taught me to know, like, I wanted a lot better for myself than some of the things that I was watching or seeing. And I watched a lot of people who were a good role model and who weren't, and I know, like, I wanted to be like certain others.
So you already knew, like, what you did not want to be like growing up in Detroit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like, growing up in Detroit is like, you gotta have tough skin.
Yes, for sure.
It's a tough city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to make it. But you can make it, and that's the best part about it. Like, the tough skin that develop in Detroit, it keeps you going.
Yes.
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? It gives you like a characteristic that you like, I'm unstoppable. Nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a good attribute.
Yes.
What high school did you attend, and what were some moments during that time? Like,
So I went to Cass Tech for 9th through 11th grade. 11th grade, I fell off track. I put in my head that I didn't really care about school at the moment, and my grades fell behind, and I had to leave Cass. And I ended up going to Henry Ford for my 12th grade year, and that opened my eyes, because it was like a really big scene difference. Like, going from Cass Tech to Henry Ford, it was like a downgrade, and it showed me, like, I slacked off. But I did end up coming out. I got my high school diploma. I also got my bachelor's degree. Like, falling off did not keep me down. But going to Cass Tech, it was like a really good environment. Then going to Henry Ford, it was like a really different environment, and it taught me a lot.
I know, going from Cass to Henry Ford, that's woo. I wonder how you got adapted to that, because they be tripping.
It was really bad for me.
And that was like what year was that?
So I graduated 2014.
Okay. Yeah, Henry Ford be off the chain.
Yes, it was so different. I regretted it so bad, but now that I look back, I'm okay with it, because you just got to go through things to learn.
And Cass Tech, what was the challenges for you? Was it hard? Or you just weren't focused?
I wasn't focused 11th grade. My dad bought me a car. I got a car. I started driving myself to work. I just had this mindset like, oh, I'm just going to work. You know, I don't really care about school. But that was really the wrong mindset to have at the moment.
Coming from Cass Tech and just having it your way, got a car, and it kind of distracted you off the rail.
Yeah, it did.
But do you think, like, that was the best thing that happened to you, or you wish you would have stayed at?
I don't really regret it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that it taught me a lot of lessons going there. It taught me, like, you got to stay on track in life, because if you do fall off, you're going to be in a different area you don't want to be in.
That's what's up. Life do teach us, though.
Yeah, for sure.
It do straighten us up, though. It do give us, because we all need that. Like, we all had hurdles, and sometimes it's good to hear them because it really shapes you to what you're doing today.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. If you could describe your childhood in 3 words, what would it be and why?
Mm. I would say it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot. Oh, 3 words. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I would say it was fun, learning, and growing. And I would say why because I did have a lot of fun during my childhood, but I also grew a lot from that, and I learned a lot from that.
Mm. You learned a lot from your childhood.
Yes.
I guess we all do. I think childhood teaches a lot that about everyday life, like the habits that we have now and the things that we think and how we focus now. It has a lot to do from childhood.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Childhood is just, it's the program, you know what I'm saying, to life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can always rewind from that.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing about it, though. You can always reverse that and change your thought.
Yeah, most definitely.
What's your favorite memory of Detroit that you cherish the most?
I might have to think about that one.
That's a good one, though. You got to reflect on what was, you know what I'm saying?
I would say my favorite memory is being a kid and being free and just living for real.
Okay.
Like being outside, playing with friends, stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. How do you think the city culture influence? I know your business is where it's at.
It's in Madison Heights,
Madison
but I
Heights.
actually started in Detroit. I started out of my house, which made me
Okay.
feel like I gotta get a building. I actually wanted my building to be in Detroit, but I could not find a building that already had a kitchen in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was gonna be too much money to, build that out. So Madison Heights was the closest thing I could find.
Oh, you said you started out your how was that experience though?
It taught me a lot. Like I would say Mother's Day 2020, that's what made me open my business.
Okay.
I had like 60 orders and I was in my house and I was so stressed out, like, oh my God, I gotta get some employees. I can't keep doing this by myself. I had a house on 7 Mile in Livernois, the house set on 7 Mile, and I had about 20 cars lined up picking up their orders on 7 Mile. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep having all these people come to my house. I can't.
How did you get all that traction? Word of mouth or what?
It was really word of mouth and social media. I stayed really consistent on posting on social media. I used to be really scared in the beginning because my work wasn't the best and I was worried about what other people might say. Like, oh, this not sloppy. This
Right.
sloppy compared to other people work who have been doing it. But I had to grow out of that phase worrying about what other people got to say because the people who be talking, they usually don't have nothing going on themselves.
Support, yeah. Just talking. They come from out the house, it's like, until you doing it. Like, when you just thought about it, like, what made you do it? Did you go to school?
I did not go to school. It's crazy because I was working at Quicken Loans downtown Detroit, and I loved that job so much. And one day they called us like, we don't need y'all, don't come back. And I had a kid, I had all these bills. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I just started dipping strawberries and trying stuff out and posting them, and people started buying them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try.
That's lit. Like, you losing your job transition to you what you doing right now.
Yes.
That is amazing. And then got the support out your crib to a building. That's lit.
Yes.
That's lit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's lit right there. Though. That is so lit. Like that. glad. I'm glad to see you move like that, though.
Thank you.
I'm so glad. My questions want to get to. So after you got the building, was it the flow just like at the house?
No. So actually, when I first got the building, so having a brick and mortar, you get a lot more bills. Like, you got to pay your rent there, you got to pay DTE, consumers, you got to pay payroll for your employees, and you also got to keep up with all the licenses that the city requires. So I had a lot more bills versus being in my home and only having the bills I had there. I also opened new bills, so I had to build more income. So at first, it was really slow compared to keeping up with my bills and everything, but over time it progressed. Like the news, a few months after me being open, all the news stations kept reaching out to me. And I ended up going on there, and they blew my business up even more. Like, I had long lines wrapped around the corner, and that helped me a lot. But over time, it's like business go up and down, so it ain't always busy. It have its ups and downs, and it also match with the economy and what's going on around then. Like, certain times it's busier than others.
Okay. Dang, what's so crazy? You didn't even go to school.
No, I did not. I went to college, but I did not go for baking. I never thought I would.
Look at that stuff. I'm like, dang, she went to school. It's just amazing. Like, the artwork today is just like fantastic.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
What's one thing about Detroit that you think people outside the city often misunderstood?
I see a lot of people say it's bad here, but it's really not. Like, if you hear, then you know, yes, some bad here, but it's bad everywhere.
Support.
It's also a lot of good here, and it's a lot of hustlers here. A lot of people
for sure, some hustlers here.
Keep going after what they want, and it's a lot of talented people in this city.
Yeah, I just wish we can come together as a city. Like, I think that an organization need to be created for us to just come together as one under everything, not no particular thing. I just think just under one, supporting everything that everybody is doing instead of focusing on this or focusing on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that would break the chain where it's like, no matter what you do, as long as it's the better good for the city, come and be a part of this organization.
Yeah, for sure. That's, you know, what I'm saying?
I think that'd be perfect for the city.
Yeah.
So it can get people different outlooks, different perspective from different people from different background, because people need to understand, like, just, you know, a lot of people grew up in Detroit but didn't have it hard, and I think that's the misconception where they think that everybody grew up in Detroit. It's some nice houses in Sherwood floors.
Yeah, that's where all my grandparents.
You know what I'm saying? Like, over there in that area. Like, it's some, like, you wouldn't even know if you weren't from here, and you're like, no, that's Detroit. Detroit got that going on. Yeah, we do got that going on. Out of Drive and 6 Mile. Like, it's some nice houses, you know what I'm saying, in the city.
Right.
That, you know what I'm saying, people wouldn't even understand. Like, Detroit is just not all, you know what I'm saying, it's coming together.
For sure.
So, I want to get into this bakery stuff. I do, because I'm fascinated again by you not even going to school and doing your bakery.
Yes.
What was the moment you realized you wanted to open a bakery, and what motivated the decision?
So, it was Mother's Day 2020. I had posted that I was going to post my Mother's Day menu on a certain date, and I just posted a drop. I was actually inspired by, it's a lady, Mia Ray. She do drops for her business. She got the Glamourholic lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to start doing drops on certain days when I drop my orders for, like, Sweetie's Day, Valentine's Day. So Mother's Day, I posted, like, the menu will be available then. And I'm in my house at this time, so I'm not thinking I'm going to get that many orders. But I posted it it was like late at night. I went to bed. I woke up. I had about 40 orders. Mind you, I'm at home, so it's just me. So I'm like, okay. So I posted a screenshot of all the orders I got on social media, like, thank y'all so much. Boom, I got another 30 orders. So it was so many orders around that time. And by the time Mother's Day actually came, I had a long, long line outside my house. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this at my house. It's time to open a building. I can't keep having all these people come to my house for one, and I can't keep doing it by myself because I was falling behind on orders. I was overwhelmed. It was a lot, and that really right there showed me, like, I need a building.
Mm. So you said you need a building after all that. Can you share the story behind your signature product? What makes it so special?
I would say the strawberry crunch cake. It's like a strawberry cake. It could come with cheesecake or just strawberry cake, and it's covered in a strawberry crunch topping and buttercream icing. That's probably my most popular item, and people love it. So it, like,
that sounds delicious. I'm over here like, what the?
Even when I first started, it was very popular. Till now, it's very popular. Like, they order one of them at least every day.
So, like, I know you do events like parties and stuff like that. How was that like? How do you get prepped for that, and then do you do the service and put the product, or you just drop off the product?
So it just depends. So sometimes people just order delivery, then I won't be setting up and servicing anything. I'll just drop it off. But if they get like an actual dessert table set up, then I'll come to the event and set it up for them and have everything out on the table.
Do you still, like, if it's an event going on, do you still, like, you having a building, do you still do pop-up shops if it's available?
I don't like pop-up shops. I went to like 3 of them and they were not good.
What was the problem?
It scared me from ever wanting to do another one. The ones I have went to, they did not have good outcome. Like, they didn't have many people coming, or it was like I paid $100 fee to come and a lot of products did not get sold. It was like a waste of money. I will say I did go to one. This girl Jasmine had, and that one was okay. It had a lot of products get sold and a lot of people come, but I went to a few that didn't have good outcomes, and it kind of scarred me away. I probably would give it another try depending on who's throwing it and if they have a good experience throwing them.
Yeah. I think, like, without just hearing you talk and just what you experience, I came to the conclusion that I think pop-up shops should be more of a giveaway.
Yeah.
Than trying to, you basically trying to get a customer over to you.
Yeah.
I think it's just more a giveaway, because I think when people focus on the money, on making there, it's just the networking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's most important at pop-up shop. Because people ask me, they asked me, pop-up shop, I wouldn't mind coming. Even though I own a media company, but I would just come there just for the flyers, just to network, just to show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which I wouldn't mind that as long as it's enough people that I feel like I'm actually networking. But if they only got about 10, 20
people, it's crazy.
It's a problem. Yeah, and I paid $100 to be here. It's like, wow.
Besides baking goods, do you offer any unique service that sets your bakery apart?
I also do cake classes, so I teach classes.
That's lit.
Yep. I teach classes for people who want to learn how to decorate cakes. I just did a free cake class. I had like 12 students about a month or two ago. They all got to come for free and learn how to decorate cakes.
That's lit. So, when you do the cake classes, do you do it at your establishment?
Yep, I do.
So it's just like a select of people, like you only like how many people come, like 12?
10? Yeah, I won't take no more than 12 people because it's typically just me teaching it, and 12 is the max for me.
How often you do that?
Usually once a month.
Once a month, that's lit. Is it like, they just pay a fee and come on to the class?
Yeah, typically, yeah, they pay a fee. It's usually around $85 to $100 for group classes. But I also do one-on-one classes, which will be a little more because it's just me and them.
Right. Especially your time and you showing them the craft and
yeah, for sure.
Really, like with your looking at your product, I feel like it should be way more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's just, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because I think sometimes we know our worth, but we try to look out for people and we try to stay in the market.
Right.
Them cakes and cupcakes and stuff look so good.
Thank you.
How do you handle cash flow challenges, especially during seasons that fluctuate?
I handle them a lot better now. I'm sorry, let me think of a good way to explain it. So, like, if things are slow, it really give me time to plan more things out for my business, like different things I want to do for the business and new products I might want to offer. I think just staying consistent and advertising, it keeps things flowing. But when you like slow down with that, it can slow down as well.
Okay, yeah, I want to get on that because I seen like with your company, you posted like you get a lot of disputes, and I'm like, that is so bold. I really, that's why I wanted to talk to you about that too.
Yeah,
that is so bold that people do that. Give me some feedback on that, please.
So, like most recently over the summer, I went and set up. I delivered a big cake. The cake was like this big. I delivered it to a baby shower. They had got a full sheet cake. I delivered it there. I dropped it off. They were happy. Mind you, I drove about 25 minutes to drop it off. I got to drive 35 minutes to go back home. Everything was fine. They didn't have no complaints. A few weeks later, I got an email saying this customer filed a dispute, and so I go through Square, my payment processor, they automatically gonna take the money out my account. So then they'll put it on hold and see what the customer bank got to say. If the customer bank feel like the customer was telling the truth about why they filed the dispute, they just keep the money and I take the loss. And that's usually a lot of the times, unless it's a smaller order, then it don't really fall on me. But when it's the big orders, it does, because I have a lot of people, they pay for invoices with other people card numbers. So now I have started checking IDs and cards when they pick up, because it's too many scammers. And it's like, if you scamming for a cake and cupcakes, you gotta rethink your life. And I really have got tired of it, but I do try to be understanding. And sometimes I'll text the customer like, hey, you filed a dispute, is everything okay? They'll be like, no, I didn't file a dispute, my bank got hacked. But this is so, they always saying that, like everybody bank is not getting hacked. It's not.
No, it's not. That's, why would, like, and they knowing you doing it independently. And
that's
just,
what make it so sad.
Like, it's sad that you working so hard to do something and y'all spending money y'all don't have, because that's what basically it is.
Yeah.
Spending money you don't have, trying to do something, and then disputing it because you want your money back.
My biggest thing is just don't order it. If you don't got it, don't order it. It'll save me time, money on my products, and overall, I just don't do it. It put a bad look on my account with Square when I keep getting disputes, so it's really stressful.
Or just do it yourself.
Yeah, make it at home.
For sure. Start playing with your business and put some respect on it.
Right.
It's time and effort behind businesses. It just don't up and come up.
Literally. And I don't think they be knowing it'll fall on me, because when I contact them, they be really surprised. And I have some people, they'll be like, I'm about to send you the money right now. Because they don't know that it's going to fall on me. They think it's just going to come from their bank, and their bank going to be like, oh, we'll give you the money back. But they don't realize it's coming from the business. Like, you filing the dispute, it's not coming from your bank.
That's right. That's what they need to learn.
Yeah.
Have there been any moments where you faced significant losses in your business, and what did you learn from it?
Yes. So maybe like 2 years ago, I didn't have my prices where they needed to be to make a profit. So when things got slow, business was really down for me, and I was really stressed. And I got to a point where it's these things called cash advances, like for businesses. Like they'll call you every day. They'll blow your phone up if you got a business. Like, hey, we can give you $1 million today. You're gonna have to pay $10,000 a day to repay it. Stuff like that. So I fell in a hard time where business was really down, and I did not. The reason I opened my business was because I got let go of from a job. So I always saw like I don't want to let my employees go when business is down. Like I don't want to leave them hanging.
That's a CEO right there. Go ahead and talk.
It was really hard at one point for me, and I ended up taking one of these cash advances, and they were making me pay $300 back a day, Monday through Friday. $300. They taking it out of my account, and once that loan kind of ran out and my prices still weren't where they needed to be, I took on another one. So by this point, I'm paying like $500 a day in loans, and that was drowning my business even more. Here I go, I took on another one. So at this point, I'm paying $750 a day in loans a day. So by this point, when the money keep running out and I'm seeing like I'm not making a profit because I won't raise my prices because I'm scared of people saying they too high and business is down, I took on another one. It got to the point where I was paying $850 every day in loans back. That's how them cash advances work.
Man.
That was the biggest mistake of my life. I vowed to never, ever, ever, ever do them again. But so it put me in really bad debt, and I wanted to close my business down. But through the grace of God, I paid them all off. And I said I'm never going back to that ever again. You know, I raised my prices up, so now I make a profit. Versus worrying about people who say they can't afford this. Because I get a lot of people who come in and be like, oh, this is too much. But I realize that's just not the customer for me. I can't keep settling to make pennies or not get paid at all just to satisfy cheap people.
Support.
So all them loans have been paid off and cleared, but they almost ended my business for the worst.
Wow, that's an experience right there.
Yes.
Going in debt to try to keep it open.
Yes.
And fighting for it. Like, I can just imagine your thought process.
It was really bad. It got to the point I had a Rolex. I had to get rid of that just so I can keep up with payroll and my business. And that really taught me, like, it shaped me a lot. Like, that helped me get it together a lot with my business.
It's all a learning experience, and I'm learning from you. You know what I'm saying? Then somebody else gonna learn from you as well.
Yeah.
To just know not to take them repeatedly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to keep it open, but it's good that you did it because you had the mindset. Everybody don't have the mindset like that to keep pushing forward and keep going because you got through it. Excellent. But certain people do that. Man, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah.
It's just overwhelming. Just the thought process. But that shows you a warrior at the end of getting through that and keep going. Like, that's determination.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
And I'll take my hat off today.
Thank you.
If you could change one thing about your business operation to improve efficiency, what would it be?
I'm trying to think. Can you give me an example?
So, like, the systems that you got going on, is there any system that you can improve? And what would it be? Or do you think you have it down pat?
I think with employees, it could be improved. Like, if I was not handling everything, things would be better because I have such a big heart, so I'm always really lenient on my staff, and sometimes that falls on me. Like, people being late to work, people being on their phone so much. If I had a better system or somebody else who can handle that might help me a lot with my business, because I feel like I care too much about what others have going on, like who work for me.
Mm-hmm.
versus just being like, well, this is business. You were late, you know, you don't have a job, or after so many times, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm very, very lenient on that, and that might be a big downfall for my business.
Do you have a policy and procedure?
I do, but honestly, I don't be the best with taking it serious. Like, when I'm at work, I'm working, and I might look over and see somebody who clocked in on my clock on their phone, and I'm thinking in my head, like, is this really going on? Like, you okay with being on your phone, and I'm in here busting my butt off, and you just sitting there scrolling Instagram? It's very disrespectful to me. But I just learned I gotta be more strict on that, because I'm really too lenient on that type of policy.
Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm nice, but I know when the switch need to turn on.
Yeah.
Because if I don't turn it on, it falls on me.
Right.
And it's not me. This is not personal. And that's sometimes you have to explain to people, like, look, it's not personal. This is just business.
Right.
And I just want to run a business the proper way, how it should be ran, the correct way. So I can forever do this, so I can pass this down. So you know what I'm saying? Everything's that people just don't understand. And they just like, it's a job. No, it's a job to you, but it's my livelihood.
Those were my exact words to somebody recently. Like, they don't understand because it's not them. But I just know, like, if people put their phones down, a lot more can get done while you on my clock that I'm paying you to do for. So.
Yeah, I recommend you put a cell phone policy. I got policies up there too, but I got policies in place. Just put a policy in place. So what it does to the people when they don't have those type of things in place, they tend to do whatever. But if you know somebody signed a cell phone policy, it's like, look, on this clock, no cell phones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that, you know what I'm saying? But if it ain't no family emergency, you can't do that nowhere in the world.
That's what I always realize.
And you got to stand there, because you can't do that. You couldn't do that at Quick and Loan.
Right. Never.
You know what I'm saying? So
Never.
Don't treat me different than Quick and Loan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm running this the right way.
Right.
I want to go to the top, and I want to keep climbing.
Right.
And there's little things in the business like that will make the business better, because they can focus on customer service. It's a lot of other things they can focus on if, you know what I'm saying, one just in your phone, just looking and scrolling and like, customer come in, you speaking late. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
I go in establishments and see the same, like, oh, dang, it took you that long to speak.
Right.
Like, when I came to the place, like, hey, how you doing? Anything I can do to help you? We have this new product.
Right.
People come to establishment for experiences.
Right.
That they don't get nowhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I'll tighten up. Get that in place, because I want to see your business go.
Yeah.
So, like, I got some questions into that, though. But
yeah.
I really want to see your business go to, like, I want to see a franchise.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I want to see, I believe in it. Like, I be wanting to see, like, especially girls from Detroit just, like boss up to the world, like, this is in New York, this isn't, like, you can do it.
Right.
You just got to work, and then you never know, especially coming out of them environments, you 9 times out of 10 got millionaires walking in. It's people that's paying attention to seeing that this is something to inquire to invest.
Right. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We don't think people are paying attention.
Right.
Like, dang, like, I like them. That's so good in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, see how she got it set up. See, you know what I'm saying? People are always paying attention.
Yeah.
And that's where, when it comes to business, we got to be on our A game, because people are always paying attention.
Right.
Like, I got people that want to help me just the way that I operate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so professional. I do things correct. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got an employee yet, but I got a hand policy procedure. I got everything in place.
Right.
And I'm, you know what I'm saying, with the people that I do deal with, I'm professional with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we never know who's watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To take things to the next level.
For sure.
Where do you envision your bakery in 5 years? Are you leaning toward expanding or staying in single location?
I definitely want to expand. I really want a location in Detroit really bad. So that's my next goal, is to get something in Detroit. And then from there, I would like to expand into different cities and states as well as time progresses.
Yeah, I want you to get that spot in Detroit too, because Detroit is lit and it's coming back to like for me, I don't know nowhere. I don't know nowhere in Detroit where I could go get some good sweets from.
Yeah. I get a lot, I kind of grew up around 7 Mile in Livernois, so all my family be like, we want you to have a store right there. And I've seen a lot of buildings right there where I could go, so I'm really interested in going in that area.
Yeah, for sure. We need it, because I'm like, it's really not no sweet spots. I don't know, and it should be to the point that you should know that's going on somewhere and they popping. But I know that you popping, but I know you in
Madison Heights, yeah.
And it's, people can go out there and get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the city where people can be like, man, I want something sweet, that'd be lit if you come and dominate it and had a whole city tapped in.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
What would it take for you to consider franchising your bakery in the future?
I think I would definitely be highly interested. It's just all about me having everything together. Like, I'm actually, next month, I'm renovating my store, so I have some contractors coming in, and they're going to change a lot in there. So I want to get a new look in there first of all, and I want to get new packaging. So overall, upgrade the experience for customers when they do come in. So among that point, I would be definitely interested in franchising it.
That's it. So, do you have you trademarked your name?
I have. I just did like a month or two ago, because somebody in Michigan, people kept sending me this name. Like, somebody made a TikTok video about me. No, somebody made a TikTok video of their business, and it was like Sweetalicious Catering. And my business is Sweetalicious Sweets. So all these people commenting like, I always go there. I be going there. But this girl, she didn't have no building or nothing, so she knew they wasn't talking about her. They were thinking she was me. But she had Sweetalicious Catering. So I'm like, why is this her name? So I end up, people kept sending it to me, and she commented under them like, no, I'm not Sweetalicious Sweets, I'm Sweetalicious Catering, but I could do this and this and that. And it's like, why did you even make that name? We right in the same area. What was the point of that? That motivated me to trademark my name, because it's like, why would you do that?
Yeah, that's, you knowing that I got this going on, there's no way you don't see this.
Right.
Yeah, and trademark is important. I did mine in March.
Oh, you did? That's good.
You know what I'm saying? I had to use it for a minute. I got it, you know what I'm saying? But I got a trademark right now. It's finishing up. Hopefully, they send me, the paperwork.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on too. But I did do it. So when you go on there, it shows somebody did file it. But it just, I guess it's a time process with them sending everything back.
It and everything. Did you have a logo, right?
Yep, I do. So
did you trademark the logo or just name?
Both.
Okay, look at you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I feel like, especially like black business owners, we have to lock that on, get that unlocked.
Right.
Start trademarking immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, getting that, because you build something, then somebody can take it away. It's crazy. You have to change the name that you done worked hard for.
And I didn't realize how serious that was up until that happened to me, because I never really thought nobody would really think to like take my name and start using it on their business. But you never know. You never know.
People are hidden agendas.
Yeah.
They really want to be you. How do you plan to adapt your business to keep up with the changing customer trends?
I really try to stay online and see what people want at the moment. Like recently, the Dubai chocolate, that was going really viral.
You did that?
Yep.
Okay.
So I told myself I didn't really want to do it, but I kept seeing it. I'm like, people want that. They kept asking me about it, so I ended up making it, and they loved it. I kind of cut back on it because it kind of fell off now, but I just try to adapt to whatever I keep seeing people want and talk about. Because if they don't get it from me, they're gonna get it from somewhere else.
You know that, huh?
Yeah.
Especially being in that space, because they be having them little Dubai things with the liquor stores and stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't really no fan of it.
Yeah.
You
You
know
tried
what I'm
it?
It wasn't nasty, but it ain't nothing that I'm gonna keep going to buy.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? I just know the internet make things so hype.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What's a personal belief or value that you hold that often surprise people?
Can you give me an example? I'm sorry.
Okay. What's some things that you believe in that surprise people? So, like, be determined, never give up, never be late. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's some values they surprise? Like, girl, I didn't know that was in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like being an entrepreneur, it has got me really closer with God, and
Support.
my relationship with Him has grown tremendously. Like, I just always look like my business would not be here if it wasn't for God. Like, my faith in Him is so strong, because there's been a lot of times where I feel like I don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, but after I prayed, the next day I wake up and it'll be done. Like, and I be trying to explain that to people. Like, it's so important to have a relationship with God and to do right by things and people in life, because good will come on to you. You know, what you put out into this world will return onto you, whether you realize that or not.
Yeah, putting God first is the ultimate plus.
Yes.
It's impossible to you to move forward without putting Him first.
Yes.
Like, once you do that, things do change. Like, it's already handled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, even with my business, every day I make some type of money.
Yeah.
And I be like, God, you blessing me. Like, I'm thankful. I'm so thankful that you gave me an idea, because I didn't come up with that. You created me. For you to give me an idea and a vision and give me the help to work this thing out and bring it to life, and you blessing it, is just like, I be like, God, you always doing your big thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Like, dang, I know you thinking about me. You ain't just waking me up. You waking me up and you providing for me to make sure I be able to keep sustaining this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the biggest blessing, like, to be able to, like, I don't think people really understand, like, putting God first into your establishment is the number one thing.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, living or dead, who would they be and why?
Wow, I gotta think about that one for a second.
You know, there's some legends out here, family, just, for me.
Yeah, you go first.
I go first. For me, see, I'm going to go on the legend side of things. I'll probably go Tupac.
Okay.
I just want to ask him his perspective, his experience, just from his upbringing to hip hop and to his experience, like being from where he's from and going to California, just his whole experience.
Right.
Somebody else I would do, I'll probably go, man, that's a good one. I'll go John Witherspoon.
Okay.
Just because he older and he was seasoned, he lived, and he from Detroit and he a funny person. I just want to hear some jokes and some wisdom from him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if I had another one, it'd have to be somebody from Detroit, and I think it'd be Blade Icewood.
Wow.
I pick Blade, and I'll just ask him, where would a culture be if he was still here.
Right.
Like, would you be the big homie? And I think he would. I think he would have been our Tupac. Like,
Right.
like to keep and stopping beef and putting people together and working together. I think his influence was that strong to Detroit
Right.
that he could have been like, look, we done away with that.
Right.
Y'all get along, let's do this. We about to do this. We about to make this money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would pick Blake Icewood for sure.
Okay. Honestly, I'm still thinking. If
Just give me one person. Then you can't give me three.
Okay.
But if you want to come back, I will come back for you.
Okay, let's come back. I'm still gonna think about it in my head while we talk about other stuff, but
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of 3 people.
Okay.
I do got one person, but I'm thinking about some others.
Yeah, I just needed 3 people that ring my head. Like, as soon as I thought about it, I'm like, I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, let's go ahead. I got it.
Okay.
So 3 people, I would say I want to sit down with Beyonce.
Lit.
She is very motivational, and she has went through so much as an artist, and she has transpired to the top. Like, I would like to sit down with her and gain a lot of knowledge from her. Also, Barack Obama.
Okay.
Noticing how it's no telling how much he had to undergo being a black president in the United States. I just feel like I could sit down and gain so much knowledge from him. And
Yeah, Barack Obama. For sure, just to him being appointed and having all them people depending on him as a coach or hold him accountable because of his skin color.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't think of nobody else
Can't
right
think of
now.
nobody else. Was somebody that you would sit down and get business advice from? Who would it be?
Ooh. I would have to say Mia Ray.
Okay.
The lady who owned Glamourholic.
Yeah.
I've been watching her for a while. She is very, I'll have to say she is very motivational, because I watched her talk about pushing grocery baskets, walking to ship people orders, to now she done built her a mansion up in Michigan. And she lived beyond any of that she had to go through. So she is very motivational. Like, I could tell that's somebody who built her business from the ground up.
And I think too, like, that's why, like, when it comes to business, it's service, it's products, but when you don't have to be hands-on as much and it's so time-consuming, you can easily grow a multi-million-dollar business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, her just paying somebody to make her product and then get somebody to ship it. You can ship 1,200-1,500 out a day if they order it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, like, people when they look at business, they be like, dang, why I ain't get here? Because sometimes you're taking your energy.
Yeah.
And you have to come up with a base where it don't take as much energy, or you got to have somebody else do it.
Yeah, that's where I feel like I'm at right now, because a lot of my money with my business come from custom cakes, and I got to be in there doing them, and it drains me because I'm so tired from working all day, and now I can't sit back and think and work how I want to, like on other things for my business.
Yeah, I think, when it comes to business, just like having a product where it can be like, because like I think about it, it's cupcake companies that's in Walmart, and you know what I'm saying? But that would takes away your art, but you might just have to focus on, how can I get in Walmart? How can I, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you be like, I'm making such and such million, and I ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what we want to be on. But it's always a blessing for us to be able to use our hands and to be able to make money.
For sure.
What's a fear you had to confront as a business owner, and how did you overcome it?
I would say hearing about what other people think. Like, when I first started, how the stuff I was making wasn't looking that good, but it tasted good. Worrying about what people were gonna say. Like a lot of times, I did not post products because I was too worried. Like somebody gonna be saying this look a mess or whatever. But I had to grow out of that because I had just end up start posting it, and it did get talked about. But a lot of them people who was talking junk about it, they come to me now asking for advice and tips on different things. So you just gotta learn how to ignore people and focus on yourself and push your work out, no matter what you worried about what somebody gonna say. Because this person might not like it, but this person might love it.
Right, and you can't keep everybody else happy.
Yeah, you can't keep everybody satisfied.
And caring what people think will hold you back.
Yeah.
I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
I think like once you live like that, you're gonna see success at a rapid pace.
I have finally got to that point in my life. Like I just don't care no more.
Yeah, me either. That helps me out. That's a big stress reliever. Don't care. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, you're going to think what you think, but at the end of the day, guess what? One day we all going to leave, and guess what? Your thought going to be erased from the earth. So what do it matter?
Right.
Like, why is I'm sitting over here caring what you think? You ain't provided nothing. You ain't did nothing for me.
Right.
So it is what it is.
Right.
If you can go back in time and give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
I would say it would be to keep going and stay consistent with what I want out of life and not worrying about others so much. Like I have a big heart and I'm always worried about other people and how they might feel or what they might think. But if I could tell myself one thing, it would be to focus on myself and to not worry about what others got going on or what they gonna think.
Looking ahead, what legacy do you want to leave through your bakery and your life?
I want to leave a really big legacy that I had very good products that tasted good and looked good. And knowing that I had multiple stores all over the world that people enjoy getting custom cakes and treats from.
So like, you just want to be known for like custom treats? Like,
yeah, custom treats and that treats that actually look good and tasted good.
So do you want this legacy to pass down to what you doing to your kid?
Yeah, most definitely.
To the family, like down hundreds and hundreds of years from now. That's a real legacy. You know what I'm saying? Where it just never stopped. Like the cousin, auntie, mama, she created this and we forever on.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of legacy, you know what I'm saying, that it never goes nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Putting that together. Like, what about, did you, like, as you thinking about, like, putting your business in a trust and put, like, what's your...
Yeah, most definitely. So I got 3 kids, so I think about being able to bless them with having that business amongst their name and pass down to them.
Support. How do you, like, your kids growing up, mama, entrepreneur, like, do you see some of your attributes in them?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, especially my oldest son, he's 10. He care about owning a business, like, already. He say he wanna have a jewelry store when he grow up. That's what he want right now. So, like, my dad owns a tree service, so he look at me and him and he be like, oh, I want to have my own business. I want to do this. I want to do that. He has different ideas that he want to do.
And you going to be willing to help him.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're going to have it all the way together. It's going to be the biggest bakery in the city in the world one day. Well, I thank you so much for taking your time, your energy, blessing the platform. I really admire what you're doing. I've been seeing you for a couple years now, doing what you're doing, and I just want you to keep it up.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too.